There's a saying about Rancho Sahuarita. Once you move in, you never leave. I'm Blair Lametti with Urban Oak Partners, and I'm here to show you where to move in Arizona. We're here in Rancho Sahuarita, a little different than Sahuarita. This is a master plan community. And as you can see, what? A lake? Crazy. You can fish in this. They also have a water park, pools, a full-time gym that's open 24/7, and kids time. So when you want to drop those kids off, you can do it for, I think, about $2 an hour. This amazing community, like I said, once people move in, they just don't leave. Trust me, I've tried. I've showed them all over this location, and something about the magic of Rancho Sahuarita, it just gets to people. Maybe it's the community, maybe it's the water park, maybe it's fishing in the lake, or maybe it's the prices. Because the average price in Rancho Sahuarita is around $350. So it's definitely affordable. So now I'm gonna go back to my love story with Rancho Sahuarita. I'm originally from California, moved here about 15 years ago. And when I first moved here, I moved to a town called Rio Rico, which is pretty close to the Mexican border. One day, my husband and I, with our little baby, were driving around. And I could never forget the elephant in the billboard that I saw. I was like, what is this? And then I saw the water park. And then I saw the gym. And then I saw all these families outside this park having so much fun because the community events that they have here are just so inviting. And I felt very invited. So invited that we ended up renting for 2 years here. And then I fell in love and ended up being a first-time home buyer here. Now, when I say you don't need to leave here ever, that's because you have the lake, you have grocery stores, you have gas stations, you have restaurants, and honestly, everybody here becomes a family. Now, again, I didn't have any family here besides my husband and my child. And what's crazy about this town is your friends really quickly become your family. Neighbors just help neighbors around here. The community feeling is everything you could ever dream of. That small town vibe with those big hearts, you know what I'm talking about. That dream feeling of that you're home. Not only do they have walks in the park or yoga at the lake, they have food truck events where you get to taste a little bit of all of Tucson. They even have fireworks where this whole entire lake is filled with people just enjoying one another and waiting for the show. They also have movie nights where they throw up this giant theater and it feels kind of like a drive-in. Do you remember what a drive-in is? Well, if you don't, you should come check one of these events out. So Rancho is a big little town. When I first moved here, it was so small, and now it's getting bigger and bigger, but not too big. I'm talking about new builds. New builds are being built constantly, and they are giving incentives. I'm talking about $20,000 in concessions, biting down your rate. And if new build's not your thing, well, I can find you your perfect house. Well, now that you've seen my beautiful background of the lake, let's go check out the clubhouse. Well, maybe we'll be able to check it out when you become a member, because it's members only. Have kids, or maybe you're just a kid yourself. Welcome to the Kids Club. Not only do they have pickleball, basketball, mini golf, there's even a train that rides around this facility, which I've tried and rode many times. So this is one of my favorite areas because it has a splash pad. My little loves coming to the flamingo park, seeing the big pink flamingos and splashing in the water, while mama gets to lay out at the pool and maybe have a little cocktail or mocktail. Well, that's a wrap on Rancho Sahuarita. And me and my buddies here, we're here to welcome you home. Now that I've made you fall in love with Rancho Sahuarita, check out this listing and all my listings in the link below.